everybody, Russian back. Back with another video. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cough today. But today this is my second The Boys showcase. I'm not sure it actually focuses on the stand and not on the background, which it is currently having trouble with. Focus, come on. Well, there's no figure there, so it doesn't matter right now, but it will when I put a figure there. Okay, but today I have The Boys showcase, and I wanted to show off some more figures I made from The Boys, and also all the figures. Let's say, like, you know, this video is the first video you saw from my channel, which I welcome, but you also won't have to watch the other Boys showcase because I'm going to be showing off all of those other figures I made in that showcase, because all of them have actually been modified, and I want to show them off, show off the modifications I made, because after watching Potato Mean's video, I kind of realized some of my figures looked crap and needed some updating. So that's what I did. Also, go watch Potato Mean's video. It's great. He has some really great customs from The Boys as well. But yeah, let me show off some of the ones from the last video. The one that had the least amount of update was probably Black Noir, because I still really like how it looks. I know a lot of people don't think this mask really works because the chin strap. I still think it does. I still think it looks cool, and I don't have that modern flash. All I did to this guy is I just added the belt from the Lego Batman and also some printed legs, and that's really all for Black Noir. And yeah, so I'll put him back there. Next up, I'm debating. Homelander is probably the one I'm most happy with the modifications I've made. I kind of, like I said, I took a lot of inspiration from Potato Mean's design and decided to texture his suit to kind of make it look a bit lighter and a bit, you know, kind of better. So that's what I did. I added these blue dots everywhere. So, you know, you could actually see, because when you have black and dark blue, you can't really see it that well. So you couldn't really see the muscle detail. But now you kind of can, because it's light blue to contrast it, which I think works really well. And I think the suit is kind of textured in the show. So it just looks more accurate. So I kind of, you know, took a page from Potato Mean on that one. You could see with the flag and the stars, it has all 50 stars. Got him. Aha, loser. There's not all 50. I just made you count them for no reason. Get absolutely trolled. But, yeah. Sorry, there's a reference to Potato Mean's video because he made all 50 stars. Like a loser. Ha ha ha. But no, I applaud him for that. And then also I modified his boots. Before, I just had them dark red without the gold, like, kind of point they have on them. And then I changed that. There's a kind of double-lined gold lining for that. So that is all the modifications I made to Homelander. Now, here we have Soldier Boy. Fab Five ready told me everybody's fly. I made him in the last showcase. The only really thing I did to him is I added this scarf that I painted green. Sorry, and I also gave him an alternate head. So yes, this head, which is kind of based off, you know, when he's singing. When he's singing the song, and the older Soldier Boy, and the modern Soldier Boy kind of doesn't wear the helmet, and also has a little bit and has a bigger beard. So you can see here, if I take this off, I did give him an alternate head. So let me take off that head, which I still think works really well for Soldier Boy, just not for modern kind of Soldier Boy. And then I gave him the Captain America head that I slightly modified, and with this hairpiece, which I think, I'm so sorry, works really well for Soldier Boy. I think if you want to, like, have the modern Soldier Boy, I think this looks really cool, because he doesn't really wear the kind of Captain America like helmet in the show. All right, from now on, these are completely new figures for this showcase and not just modified old ones. So first up, here we have these are all just members of the 7. So we have Translucent. So yeah, for Translucent, like I said, I used completely transparent pieces, so you wouldn't see any of it. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I cut off the neck, replaced it with a stud, so you can still kind of make it look like it has that little collar he has on. But I didn't want to just have it without a head, because you'd still have that kind of head peg sticking up. So I completely removed it. I also removed his hands to make it look like he is completely invisible instead of just using transparent pieces. Because I don't know if transparent Lego hands even exist, but I decided not to give him the transparent head, and just give him no head. So yeah, and it's pretty simple, just the orange lines and the kind of jumpsuit he has but I think it works for the character. I also did give him, I know I said I don't want to give him a transparent head, but I actually did give an alternate kind of look you could kind of give him. So here, this is kind of his alternate look. He's gonna be half invisible, half not. Oh shoot, come on, half transparent. There you go, and there you go. I really like how that looks. And I just went the transparent head and just painted it over a little bit of a face, and gave him this hand. They gotta make it look like he's turning translucent. But yeah, that is my translucent. And like I said, if you look through the head, you don't see that head peg in there, which you would have if it was just a normal minifigure. Which I really like that technique. So you still give it the stud, you still connect a head on it, you just won't see through it if it is a transparent headpiece. Which I'm really happy how that turns out. I thought I might ruin the minifigure, but this little experiment turned out to be very good. The only thing is that head is slightly taller because you have that little stud collar going on there, but I still think it looks really nice. All right, last two. I should not record this video now. I should wait and record it later, but I'm not going to. All right, this figure is this next one I'm probably going to show you is the one I'm probably more proud of, but I'm going to show it off first for obvious reasons you'll see later. But this is the A-Train, baby. Let's go. I'm really happy how this figure turns out. I used a falcon head, but I just repainted the goggles to make it blue instead of red, kind of glasses going on. And I also I decided to paint on the hair. Instead, it's really hard with these really short hair pieces because it's really hard to use a hair piece. I obviously could have used Falcon's hair, the new short hair probably would have worked. This one probably would have worked well, but I couldn't find an extra one. I'm currently using it for Gustavo Fring, so I don't want to sacrifice that one. I do have another one somewhere, just couldn't find it, but decided to paint it on instead, so you could kind of see those come on, show it. Those little little stripes he has shaved into his head. It's having trouble focusing on the figure. Yeah, so that's what I decided to do. I still think it looks pretty good because he does have really, really short hair. I said the torso I'm really proud of. I was really worried that the torso wouldn't work out because he has the weird white bluish transparent pecs or whatever. I don't know what that's for. But I decided to give to make it first in a very light blue and then put white in the inside. And I think that creates the effect good enough. I'm sure some other people that have made A-Train can probably do it, have some better ideas. But this is what I came up with, and I'm still happy how it turned out. And yeah, and then like I said, he used the white things on the side, and then he has the belt there. And then his legs, I'm really happy with. I gave it some more texture, and it's nice because this guy doesn't have that kind of dotted texture everywhere. It's just where it's supposed to be lighter, so the legs. It's supposed to have it in part of the torso, but you couldn't really see it, so I didn't add it. And also on the arms, which I did add the little A. It doesn't look the best. I'm not that great at really small details like that, but I'm still happy it turns out. Like I said, I gave him the black gloves with the little bit of arm showing in the sleeves. And yeah, so see here, I also gave him the kind of fingerless gloves by painting a little bit of brown on the ends, and yeah, and then the shoes, I'm really happy how those came out. The A-Train's boots slash shoes he uses for running. I painted some white, some dark blue, some lighter blue on the edges, and I'm just really happy how that turned out. And yeah, this is my A-Train. I didn't get any accessories or nothing for him, so this is the A-Train. Yeah, but maybe I should have gave him some compound V or something. But yeah, all right. And last, but certainly, 100% not least. Let me just give you the accessory he has. Oh, a dolphin. Oh, who would have a dolphin as an accessory? Ooh, maybe an octopus piece, but they don't have an octopus piece small enough. All right, you know who it is. You've seen the thumbnail. You know he's in the video. That's right. I did it. I made the deep. Let's go. Before Potato Mean. Before Machine X, hopefully this video comes out before he makes his deep. I know he's teased it, but I wanted to be the first out of a little group, OSRS group, to make the deep. I'm sure other people have made the deep. I haven't seen really any good deep customs. I've seen some like knockoff deeps that kind of look terrible. They use like a gold instead of a brown. But this is my take on the deep, and I'm really happy how this looks. For the headpiece, I used, I believe it was Bucky's from the CMF. I just think it looks real. That little smirk and the little bit of a beard looks really well for the deep, and the earlier appearance of the deep before he shaves his head has a bit of a scruffier beard. You can see here, yeah. So I used a dark green torso, and yeah, this torso was actually what's the name of the character? That one character from Guardians of the Galaxy. Boom. Yeah, the green lady, the lady with the green torso. But yeah, I used that as a base, and it worked out, and it worked pretty well. You can see here, like I said, made this really textured. So it's like almost every color on here has a dotted texture except the skin color, even the arms. I don't know if you could tell, but it had little dark dots of dark brown. And yeah, I wanted to use dark brown gloves. I couldn't find a dark brown piece. If you don't know how I make gloves on figures, I use I make the whole arm the color of the glove. So for example, for this one, I got a brown arm, and then I just paint on the other color above it, so it doesn't, because that means it won't scrape against it. I know some people do the reverse, where they would get the arm color, the skin tone, and then paint the glove around it and just sand down the torso. I don't like doing that, so I just do this instead, and it works perfectly fine. But yeah, like I said, everything's textured, even down to these boots with little dots on them, and even this like weird beigeish yellow. I had a hard time deciding what color I wanted that to be. If it was like a beige or if it was like a yellow. It's really kind of hard to tell. But yeah, and then like I said, I gave him just kind of this generic wavy hair piece. I think it's also the same one Falcon. No, I mean Bucky uses, but it was the same type of hair piece. It wasn't the same color. I got that. This one was actually like Chris Pratt or something. But yeah, there you go. There's the deep, or some people would like to call him the peak. But yeah, one of the obviously the greatest cinematic characters of all time. Sorry about the plane in the background. But yeah, so let's show off all these characters. So now I have all of the male characters from the 7, excluding Soldier Boy. He's never in the 7. He's in the predecessor team known as Payback. With he's also with Black Noir. So you got. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members of the 7. Like I said, I didn't do the 2 female characters, which would have been Queen Maeve and Starlight. But yeah, and then maybe I'll make them, maybe not, because I'm actually not the biggest Starlight fan. I don't know. I thought this is a bit controversial. I thought she kind of got a bit annoying later on in the show. I don't know. She kept on not dying, which didn't make sense. There were so many times when he betrayed Homelander, and Homelander knows it, and he just doesn't die. Like, he threatens, but she never dies. And I get later she has like the blackmail or whatever, but still, I don't know. It feels too convenient that she's always alive and she's always welcome back into the Seven, no matter how many times she betrays the Seven. If they bring her back into the Seven after what happened in the most recent season, that's gonna draw the line, and I'm just not gonna like the character. I doubt they're gonna do it, but still, I mean, they've like, they know she betrays the Seven, but they're like, yeah, you can stay on the team, and then she just betrays them more. Which, like, what the hell did you think was gonna happen? I don't know. Maybe I'm just ranting a little bit. Maybe I can save that to a random rant, or why I don't like the Starlight. But yeah, go check out the show if you want to. It is a very good show, very violent show. So if you're too young, don't watch it. So yeah, there's my showcase. Have a nice rest of the day, and go watch the 2011 film Rango. See you later, and yeah, see you. Ciao. Bye.